Yeah, wait, hold on. Give it about like a minute before you start railing into him, because it might take a moment for it to kind of start up.
But doesn't it start as soon as we started recording?
Not necessarily.
Are we live yet? He's gonna probably say we're live.
We wouldn't even know because I have this stupid.
I'm gonna assume we're live now, and I'm gonna go into it. Listen, Lupus, you're gonna give us sass amount of time here for not being here at 9:01 and not 9. I want you to know the reason we're late is because we want a high quality production stream. We want you to enjoy what you're watching and not some half-ass slap together ham sandwich. All right, we want you to be really stoked about that crisp BLT, buddy. We're talking, that's right off the grill. I'm not taking, here's some ham from a Ziploc bag I found in the back of the fridge. We're talking crisp, bro. I went to the farmer's market.
It's not bologna.
To get that lettuce. It's not bologna. It's not bologna. We didn't take a hot dog, flatten it out, put it on bread, and say, here you go. I guess this is the stream.
You're off camera.
Well, why am I so close to camera?
I don't know.
My entire argument just got fucking derailed because of Riggs' goddamn comment. So fuck it. Let's play the game. Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Northern Pixels, Running with Pixels.
Welcome to Running with Pixels.
Hey, we should get that little the little running dudes and like put them at the top of the screen.
To be honest, I was going to have them animate in like 2 frames, like Pixels, and then you could have them run from left to right, and it takes an hour for it to happen, so we know when an hour has been hit.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Well, Glenn's out of here, so...
And you can see that right over there.
It's probably because of... whatever. You have my grandfather clock behind me.
Your grandfather clock?
Grandmother clock?
Granddaddy. Well, are we ready to go find a fucking dumb sniper who can't...
Woo! Shh, people don't know that yet. People think he's the greatest shot. I hope you appreciated it. For those of you who saw this sick-ass tweet and were like, I don't get it. Why is this man with a basketball being Irvin? Well, that's some guy named Kavir. I don't know. I didn't really read the first name. Irving. He's a basketball star for the Cleves. I don't know. Is that the Cleveland? I don't know. I think he plays with not Shaq, some other guy. He's on the cover of NBA 2016 JM Slam. So it's pretty relevant. It's a pretty relevant. It's pretty clever actually, and I made the logo like the basketball. I covered it with the logo. So
I don't know how clever it is if you say so yourself, but.
And also another clever thing, he had like some shit written on his jersey. I had to get rid of that to put our logo on it. Look at the effort I put into a stupid
single
Twitter
tweet
thing.
That like
a single
people
tweet.
Read.
Yeah, but
that's a lie.
It shows that I give effort. It's because I hashtag Twitch, so you get like a million.
I just find a
Jesus. Go on.
I just find a picture that's relevant to like Demon Souls on Friday.
Yeah, you just half-ass it. And that's why your dumb streams only get. Oh God, I really broke that. Only get us, followers, and this stream gets us
nothing. It gets us Lucas Keegan.
Well, we lost Princess Estelle today because apparently Deadpool's a little more important. Let me tell you something about Deadpool. It's a movie. You can see it anytime. You can't see the stream anytime unless you go over to youtube.com/Northern Pixels, then click the icon for the arcade.
Are you ready?
I don't know. I haven't switched it over yet, so I can't. Whoa! Normally you would already have hit continue by now, so.
Whoa! Look at all this chat that we've missed.
No, this is I've got the chat popped up.
Oh, you got the chat.
Look, I'm the chat guy. I'm the guy who keeps an eye on the chat. Don't worry, I got it popped up because of when you slip up like this.
Are we ready to continue?
Okay, new game. Don't hit new game because you can't skip that shit.
I would just exit the game.
I would just give up.
All right. Does anybody remember where we were?
We were lost in a building where we had a really tight conversation about Final Fantasy 15.
That's right. I remember that.
So you don't remember what we're supposed to do, but we're supposed to.
I think I was told to go back up to the meeting room. So I guess that's what I'm gonna go do. Because I don't really know what else to do. I don't really remember where to go. This place is a big maze. Whoa, that guy just came out of nowhere.
It's the power of the PS4.
I really should have
3.
brought PS4.
That's the 3.
I really should have brought water before I came here. This is really, really bright because I think it's using my Demon Souls settings.
Oh. Is that a problem?
It's just super bright on my end, so I can't see.
So what you're saying is my entire rant at the beginning has been nothing but a clusterfuck because everything has been proven. Well, I think it's because we got rushed. All right, Keegan, we wanted to rush you, and you were like, it was just like, you know, when there's like that kid who's fighting a monster, but he's like, oh, I noticed that he has a real short temper. I'm gonna get him really angry, and then he beats him. That's what Lupus was doing. He was being like, "You guys on yet? You guys on yet?" So we would fuck up. So good on ya. You defeated the Titan. I hope you feel great with your little stones and a slingshot. Hope you're proud of yourself, because I'm not. So
what's the Goliath?
We are Northern Pixels. Northern Pixels, the untouchable YouTube web series sensation.
Untouchable because no one wants to go near us.
Untouchable because, that's Unbreakable. No, Untouchable is like a football movie?
Sure.
Untouchable, Untouchable because we're always touchdown, field goal.
Because we're always touching ourselves.
Because we're always touching down, baby. Woo! Let me just type in. What was the word I was saying? Untouchable. Is that a movie? Am I thinking of the Titans? I think I'm thinking of Remember the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
I know Unbreakable. Untoucher is what I wrote, so whatever.
So I think I'm supposed to actually go to the front entrance, not the meeting room, but anyway.
I think you are, because I remember his CGI cutscene is like outside, and he's like, here's a butterfly.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there was like a little announcement telling me to go somewhere at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, see, we gotta know this better.
Oh, and Christus is right here.
Christus? Gender swap. This is my gender swap fanfic.
Christos?
It's a dumb name. Who would ever have that name?
I don't know, some idiot.
It's funny to insult people who
who might be
aren't
watching.
Here. I doubt it.
So here's all these people.
Whoa. Ooh, look at this sick crowd. Is it a selfie? Is it selfie?
So I think I'm gonna use Irving, Selfie, and Squall.
Zell.
No, I'm not gonna use Zell because Irving is so good.
Can you swap out Squall or no?
No, I think maybe at some points because.
Well, I know at points, but you can't. He has to be in it because he's like the leader, right?
Oh right, isn't Irving gonna just be like chilling on the grass?
Yeah, he's just fucking. He's like with a butterfly. And he's like, hey, I guess I'm a dream. I'm pretty cool. And then everyone's like, he's the lamest. Everyone in this game's like, he's lame. He's a lame wad.
He's just really good from like a gameplay perspective.
I feel like you look at it and you're like, he's the cool one, and in the game it's like, no, he thinks he's cool. Really, he's a fucking loser. You know? I think.
Well, I think he's a hipster, and that's the
hipsters
problem.
didn't exist back then.
They totally did. The word hipster comes from like the 50s.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like the same mainstream, big corporations, Coca-Cola type thing. Yeah?
Sure it was.
I don't know what I'm basing this off of.
Yeah, I don't really know what you're talking about.
He is a loser, Ed.
No, he's a loser. The entire point is he talks a big game, and he's full of shit.
Like a hipster.
Like a hipster.
Look, Lucas,
sorry to all the hipsters. This is not representative of
Northern Pixels.
It is.
No, this does not represent Northern Pixels. Also, I just want to say, Lupus, you only think that he's cool because you had a ponytail like him, and you think, well, he was cool because he had a ponytail, and you were wrong. You're wrong. Now you shave your head because you knew. Oh, look at that moth. It's not even a butterfly.
It's weird because he just dresses like a cowboy because cowboys shoot guns.
It's true, eh?
Like it's like
does he have? He doesn't even. He's not a cowboy like Ocelot's a cowboy, you know?
Yeah, no, he's not. Like Ocelot was like obsessed with like spaghetti westerns.
He's also a fucking psychopath.
Well, he's not really a psychopath.
He is. He's like a sadist, man.
He's not really a psychopath. He's kind of just brilliant.
He's like what's his name? Hannibal. He's like a psychopath, but he's really smart.
Like, what's his name? Lex Luthor says in the new Batman trailer. Psychotic is just a 3-letter word that people use when they don't understand something. That's like kind of the quote.
That makes no sense.
I butchered that entire point.
Psychotic is a 3-letter word.
3-syllable word, sorry.
3-syllable word for someone who doesn't understand change. I don't know what you said.
Brilliance.
Look, I know you're gonna see that movie and you're gonna love it. And you're gonna be like, I love Zack Snyder. I wish he would direct my show.
I'm not like the biggest Zack Snyder fan. Whoa.
You love Zack Snyder. Just wrap that right off this bad boy. How many mics do I own? This isn't plugged into anything.
Do you just put that ball in your mouth?
I'm not a cam girl, okay?
You should.
Are there cam boys?
I'm sure
Are there cam
is.
boys? You don't ever hear about that.
I'm sure you get mostly gay guys, though.
I mean, that's fine. I feel like... You mean gay guys watching or gay guys being the cam boys?
Not both. Gay guys watching. I doubt there would be like a lot of girls watching.
You don't think so?
I don't know why I think that. I could be
I don't
wrong.
know. I feel
Actually,
I feel like there's enough for that.
If I'm wrong, if you're a lady that watches cam boys, please contact us on Twitter at NorthernPixTV. And
you can email
I would
us.
like to
I don't know what that is.
At NorthernPixelsTV@gmail.com.
Wow. Yeah,
I would like to know.
I feel like that's something I want to know, but if I search it, my wife will be like, "What are you doing, honey?" And I'm like, "Nothing," you know. But I'm actually looking at men because I feel like with a cam girl, it's like a hooker where you're paying them for their time, not necessarily their service. Like you don't have to pay them to have sex with them; you just pay them to hang out with you for an hour. So you could get a cam guy, and you're just like shooting the shit with him. You know, like he knows going into it is this for sexual, but like the money's money, right? If you want to spend it just chatting.
I remember watching a documentary once.
Is that from? What is that from? I feel like I'm taking that from something.
I don't know.
Punch Drunk Love. I think he calls and kind of doesn't do sexual stuff. But I don't know if that's like the premise. I feel like there's a full premise. Oh, what's his name does it? What's his name? Locke does it in Lost. The girl, and like when he's first, like when he's like, I want to go on a trip with you. She's like, I'm gonna have to charge you another $50. He calls sex lines to, and he like has like, it's like I guess he calls it for sex, but he thinks he has a relationship with this woman. So that's like a sad, pathetic thing that he has to call sex lines to get.
Right. I thought you meant he was on the other end.
No, look.
People are calling up Locke and be like, hey.
Call him up. Don't tell me what I can't do. So if you're really excited about this, you know, guy sex hotline, look for that in Northern Pixels episode 2, where Riggs calls a sex line because he's such a depressing character.
Was I there for that?
I filmed it when you weren't looking, and I just dubbed it over top. I just did your voice dubbing.
You said you were leaving. But really,
I was just behind the wall filming you sadly sitting on the couch.
Even though I'm engaged and I don't really need to do that.
After Effects did a hand with a phone, and it's like doing like this, like it's not staying in one place. Yeah, that's good. What are you doing in this game?
She's teaching me how to do like switching junctions between characters, which I've already done like 20 times.
That's good.
Yeah. I wish I could make you go faster, but I can't. So sorry, everybody.
Use the turbo button.
It wouldn't make a difference because it only goes like a certain speed.
Oh, I don't really know how the turbo button works. I've never had I think we've had a turbo controller, but I've never used it.
They're usually pretty janky. Okay, so I don't know where Irving is. I guess he's I gotta be honest, we were talking and I wasn't really paying attention. I read a little bit of the dialogue, but not much, so I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. I think we're supposed to go to Galbadia City.
You go to the city now, and then they're like, hey, we won't let you through. You gotta go to this thing first, and then you get the brothers summoned. You don't even actually have to get them.
Why did
But you
it
have
put
to go.
Quistis in my part?
We're almost on CD1, eh?
Yeah, we're getting close. I can't
Probably
believe we made
finish
it
it.
this far.
Next episode, unless for some reason we finish it today, but I doubt it. I feel like we'll get pretty close finishing it today, and then just save it for the next one. But who knows? Who knows how this crazy night's gonna go?
Why doesn't he have any GFs if I just... Oh, Quistis was in my party before, that's why. That's why.
Oh, because they swapped over because they took her as the
Yeah, I think so.
crazy black guy
Quistis is
Wait,
the
the
crazy
blade.
black guy.
with the crazy blade knives.
Can I get GF here somewhere? Or is that later?
Jeff? Who's Jeff?
GF.
Can you get a GF here? Oh, you mean Cerberus?
Yeah,
Cerberus doesn't show up till the raid. He's not for a while.
okay. That's kind of what I thought. Okay, well, I'm going to leave everything alone. And then I guess I'm just going to go back. I accidentally walked into the fucking garden.
Oh, buddy. 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 Hey, buddy.
Man! Alright, let's get out
What's
of
that logo? What is that supposed to mean?
What
Yin and
logo?
Yang? They're like Yin and Yang logo.
Yeah, maybe. They're the balance to the world.
Ew. 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 Briggs, ew.
I mean, that's
Probably exactly what they mean.
like, it's a 90s Japanese role-playing game. Like, what else is it? Why have I never... everybody complains to me about, like, the junction system whenever I tell them about Final Fantasy VIII. And, I don't, like, why did
A lot of
it...
people hate drawing.
Why did it never bother me? That's what
I don't know. Because I feel like it's a thing where it either bothered you and you couldn't play the game, which is fair enough, or you didn't mind it. I think it's because... I don't know, like, this is the one I played, like, when I was starting to get back into JRPGs. So I guess that was just kind of... I took it, because it's just the same as, like, a random battle. It's just kind of, like, slow and calculate, and... I don't know, I played it in commuting. I feel like maybe if you play this on a... like, how you're playing it, even you're not even playing it that way. Like, if you're playing it like it's a brand new game, you're playing it on your TV, I feel like that'd be annoying. Because I played it commuting, and it's like, well, I don't mind. This time, when I'm on the bus for an hour, I'm just going to draw. Because I don't want to go on with the story. And you're like, well, I've got an hour, so...
You can, like, compartmentalize it.
Yeah, so I think, like, maybe if it was, like, the big screen on thing on TV game, it might be a little more noticeably annoying. But I don't know. I didn't mind it at all. I really dug it. I thought it was clever. But I agree that I wouldn't want it in another game.
I just like it because it's really easy to manipulate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, this is going poorly.
A lot of darkness, buddy.
It's just fucking Voltorb, this shit.
Yeah, it's slow, but so is turn-based. JRPG, like, you were getting into a slower-paced game, and you're set that there's a slower aspect to it. That apparently you can just do card games and transmute it and be a master and have 2,000 health at, like,
In fact, I
an
haven't
hour
even,
into the game.
I haven't even really needed to, like, do cards at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think I like it because it's easily manipulated, but it's not like... I don't know. I just...
The thing I liked is that it sort of cut out leveling up, because, like, I essentially got Diablo guy, and then I made it so I don't encounter any enemies, and I, like, would train only when I wanted to, and I would draw only, like, when I had time, where it's like, oh, I don't really want to go on the story, I want to just draw, and then I would turn it off and draw, and, like, so I could go with the story at my own pace, instead of, like, oh, I have to stop right here, and I have to train a lot, or, oh, I can't continue. Like, again, I'm playing Final Fantasy X, and I'm, like, training all the time. I don't even think I need to, but I'm just doing it because it's fun and relaxing. So, I don't know.
This fight, like, why are these guys so hard?
Because they're hitting darkness on you, and you can't hit when you're like darkness or blind. It's called blind in this one, I guess. So just use magic
I'll just stock some floats.
if you don't die, buddy.
I'm not gonna die.
Buddy.
Kidding.
If it's math. Sorry.
I think
stabbed him.
I think like one of my friends was saying it's because like you can't use magic at all. So like
Like you have to draw it.
no, it's not that you can't have to draw it. It's that like it makes you weaker when you use magic.
Mm-hmm.
But then like my counter to that is just junction magic that you want to use, I guess.
I feel the kind of thing where
But-
it's like if you have 99 Viagra's and you use 5 in a battle, I don't think you're going to become, oh, you're 10 times less powerful. It's like such a small increment.
Yeah,
That I
and
feel
I've
like-
never. I used to use magic all the time, and when I would play through it, and it wasn't really.
Mm-hmm.
Too big of a
It's like
deal.
when I played RPGs when I was a kid, I would only ever like attack. I would never use magic or like items because I didn't want to. I would never use items. Like I would never use like mega elixirs and stuff. And you get the last boss, and I still wouldn't use it because it was just like, oh, you can't use it because you only have so many of them. But it's like you're supposed to use it.
Yeah.
Like in Earthbound, I think they give you like 4 cup of life noodles throughout the entire game, which is like the only way to bring people back from the dead. So you eventually get a magic spell, but like at the beginning, it's like it's the only way to do it. So you have to be really smart on how you use it.
I remember being so pissed,
What?
like with like how little, like healing items and stuff there was in Earthbound.
Earthbound? No, man, you don't know what you're doing. You wait till you get teleport, and then you just keep teleporting to Saturn Valley to heal because it's
I mean
free.
that's what I did. Like once you got that,
Once
but
you get there,
that's
yeah.
like more. That's like 3/4 of the way through the game. Most of the game you play like.
Yeah, but you don't even really need to train that much at the beginning. I mean, I would always get to, what the fuck? I'd always get to like level 10 before I fought Frank, and then I would never grind again.
I beat Frank immediately every time I.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't. I would train at the beginning with like the sharks.
It just makes the second part with like the ants and shit really really hard.
Yeah, but then after that, they all run away from you, and you can just grind on them.
This fight is like gonna be the whole stream.
Yeah, holy shit, buddy! You know you got like a half hour left.
I know your camera is real choppy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing wrong.
Let me see if I can fix that real quick.
Is that better?
I may fuck everything up, so if I do, whoops. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Why are these guys not dead? What the fuck?
Just run away!
Can I heal
Why am
them?
I so choppy?
Man. Jesus. I should probably just heal them, but... You know what?
I have no idea.
I think he's a zombie.
You're gonna use heal on him?
Yeah. Eat a fucking dick.
That's kind of mean. Kind of a mean man. Kind of a mean man.
Yeah,
Kind of a
well, look how badly they like held us up.
mean... Really fucked you, eh?
Yeah. The blind. I probably should have done something about the blind, but
Yeah, use a Sune, as Ed Lupus recommended.
I don't think I have it. Why is your rabbit being a dick?
I don't know. She's being a little bitch. She's been out all day today. I tell you.
I think
These
I might
animals.
have just learned something.
Really good. Really good.
No,
Really
I'm
in
wrong.
rhythm.
Well, the rhythm is also off from what I hear, so that doesn't help anything
Even
at all.
worse.
Okay, so I need eye drops, but I don't have any.
Buddy. Buddy.
Do I have any? Isniz.
Is Sniz?
Just sneeze.
What is that?
Heals. I have 7.
What are you trying to say?
Asuna.
Okay, a good joke.
So, I'm also want to exchange all. Receive Irving. Oh, Zell doesn't have any. But Quistis does. Get all that magic. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go.
Really? Okay, officially starting now.
We're not going for another hour, though.
Stay on the path. Don't get off the path. What are you doing?
Can I not get on the train?
I don't think it.
Motherfucker, do I have to walk?
I think you do. It's just on a path. Also, the trains, you have to wait. You don't just call them. I think.
Really?
I think.
I'll wait for
They
a little bit.
Oh, the cats scream in agony.
It's funny because it's so far away. It's crazy that you can hear it.
Picking up. How far away? It's an apartment. It's not that big, Mr. Luxury.
I mean, my apartment's pretty big, alright? Like, for, like, close-ish to downtown Toronto, my apartment's pretty big. Okay, well, these trains are not coming. Where the fuck? So I have to walk all the way over here?
Just follow the path. That's not that big. It seems big, but it's like an inch. As long as you don't.
What is the direction that I have to go in? I don't get this map.
You're doing a bad Lord of the Rings thing here, bud. You got to stay off the trails, but in reverse. You got to stay on it.
Well, this guy will go down fast because I'm not fucking blind. Those zombie things were dicks.
Yeah, I really hated them when I played it.
I should turn them into cards.
Oh, can you do it with a Quistis or something?
I don't even know if I can do that right now. But they were dicks. I really don't want to do a bunch of random battles. I think that's going to be like the worst fucking thing in this playthrough. It's just like random battles that I don't want to do.
Then just stay on.
I tried, but
what's your Diablo at? Level up your Diablo. You haven't like leveling up something worthless.
He's leveling up Mug. Fuck you. That's not worthless.
Yeah, it is right now.
Yeah, but it'll take like 1,000 turns. I don't even think I can research that yet.
Yeah, you can.
When?
You have to get the one where you can get the one where it's like half the battles, and then after that
that's
it's like 100%
another
of the battles.
200. Like Mug is 200. I'd rather just like get that out of the way because it's like huge.
All right.
Is this even the right way?
I don't know. Check your map. I don't know geography. You have a tiny little house of Earth in the corner there, bud.
No, this is taking me to it's taking me to the garden, I think. Alright, I'm gonna cross. No, this isn't gonna get me anywhere. God damn it.
Oh boy, it's a good stream.
How do I get there, Charles?
Where's the place you're looking for?
Delling City.
Delling City.
I just don't remember.
Map.
I know where it is. I just don't know how to get there.
Just walk towards it then.
But I can't. There's like trucks in the way.
It's a straight shot from where you are. You should be able to just...
There's trucks in the way.
Are you in Garbalagon thing?
What?
Are you by the Garbalian Garden? Is that where you were?
I'm sort of near it.
Just go hard left.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Turn. Turn. Walk there.
Do you see the trucks?
No. You don't walk that way. Look at your map. That you're not going the right way.
I am going the right way. This is left, dog.
He's busy, so don't upset him. Son of a bitch. You can't walk around him.
No.
This is a children's rhyme. Get it? Can't go through it. Can't go around.
I would rent a car if I knew where fucking city was.
You're really upset by this.
I just don't know where to go. And I wasn't paying
Give me the
attention.
controller. Give me the controller. I could get you there easy, buddy. Just over the internet, give me Wi-Fi it over. I'll pick it up. Can you do that with the PS4? Like, you can
Yeah.
like, hey, play my game for a minute.
Yeah.
Do that.
If I was on PS4, I would totally do that.
Ah, rats.
Well, I guess we got a lot of fighting to do.
Well, this is the fighting episode, so glad you're here, Lupus. I hope you enjoy the show. It shouldn't be enjoyable. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say shit like that.
You're not
shit.
supposed to say shit like that.
Like what?
That you're not supposed to say it.
I'm not even supposed to mention it. God. Really bad at this. Really bad at this not self-loathing.
Getting to Dowling City.
Are you asking Siri?
No.
Siri. Dowling City. I'm sorry, I did not hear that. Did you say?
There's literally like one of the
Daniel
most searched things is how to get to Dilling City from Galbadia.
This is an interesting stream. Put it on the full screen on me. If you're gonna be looking up walkthroughs how to play this goddamn game.
I'm not going to be doing that.
Okay. Because you were.
Lupus Keegan, where do I go? Don't tell me to rent a
Yeah.
car, because I can't do that.
Yeah, loops. Yeah, Fruit Loops. Dueling like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know where he was in the chat where we were talking about Heart of the Cards over here, but
I don't think we said that.
I don't know what he's referring to then. Oh, Dueling City. Yeah, I guess that's a thing. I guess he's right.
Is it?
Yeah, in I think it's like the 5th arc. Sento Kaiba takes a city and makes it called Dueling City, and everyone there is duelers, and he holds it because the Pegasus Cup wasn't. He gets the ancient Egyptian cards.
Can I tell you something?
My knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh is really impressive.
I legitimately have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Really? How old are you?
I was too old.
Oh, you're too busy listening to Dawson's Creek and like talking to girls about how sad life is. Gotcha, bro.
Dawson's
Gotcha.
Creek is a good show.
Is it?
No.
You know, he's on CS Cyber.
Yeah, I know.
Me and your
He-
lady watched. No, me and Aaron watched some of
He's
that.
really good.
Is he?
Yeah.
In
But-
what?
He's just good.
Is he? You're basing that off nothing.
I've seen that Power Rangers thing he was in. He's good.
He's in. Oh, that Power Rangers fan film.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
Where do I go, Charles? This sucks.
I don't know. Should have figured that out before you went live.
Why am I gonna do that? The whole point is that I fuck up on stream.
But you fuck up on stream if it's an enthralling thrump. This is you getting blind and then can't do anything.
If it
You
was
don't run away.
if it was fake, we'd be no better than a fucking E3 press conference, and I'm not that.
Yeah, but let me tell you something about E3 press conferences. Billions of views.
People want to watch you fuck up, whether or not.
When is E3?
May.
I thought it was like July.
I'm not running from a battle.
Fuck. It's so deep. I wonder why. I wonder why he won't run from a battle. It's because my
No.
best friend as a child ran away from a battle and he ran right into the construction yard with a ground him up and poured cement onto his bones.
You don't run from battles, Lupus Keegan.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Have
you
you ever
don't.
watched Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah,
Okay.
that motherfucking coward bitch, Jack
That
Sparrow.
coward bitch, Jack Sparrow, is the face of a generation. He's
Okay.
the stud of a generation.
I'm back to the road. If I follow the road,
Stay on the road.
this way.
It probably loops around. It probably just loops around. Follow the road, bro.
Okay, I'll follow the road. It's my new plan.
The plan I said at the beginning, and if it works,
Then I'll trust
like
you
90% of
forever.
everything else, I've always been right, and you just have to listen to me.
Hey, there's a city here.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Which city is that? Which one is that?
The train one.
Oh, yeah, it is, for sure.
Should
For
I,
sure.
Should I go over to it?
No, don't at all. Just keep walking, buddy.
Forget the car.
Keep walking that way. Yeah, you don't need a car. Cars are for chumps. You live in the city, man. Do you have a car? No, because you public transit everywhere. You just walk.
Well, I would have taken a train if I could have. God damn it.
That's pretty funny, man. How do you get there?
What do you mean there's no way I'm getting through? How the fuck am I supposed to...
There's gotta be. Is there a story beat you have to go through?
It looks like I can kind of go around that way.
I don't think you can. I think it's a pocket. But I think there's like a good enemy there, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'll
It's like a
fol-
mummy dude.
I'll follow the road until I can see.
Until you can get no more.
Yeah, it's just a...
Yeah, it's all just a pocket. It's probably some rare enemies there. Look, he really wants us to run a car. Look. I don't think a car's gonna help because we have no idea where we're going.
Yeah, like...
We're just gonna run out of gas. Waste money.
I'll
You don't
go
go
to-
on a road.
I guess I'll go to the city here and just, like, talk to people and see if I can...
No. They'll be like, oh, yes, it's up to the north. Ah, yes, people blocking the way. Ah.
I never really
You think
appreciated the roads until right now.
Until you've had to stream it.
Yeah, because I guess it was kind of a way to be like,
Jeez,
well,
you got a good memory, eh? The head and two hands, you draw a sooner from them. Go to the pocket. Yeah. See, I had a memory, but that's because I played it recently. I don't remember the last time he played it.
you said he was playing it like 2 days ago.
Well, he's playing it? Why? Why are you playing it?
That's what you said.
I said that?
Yeah, you told me that.
Why did I tell you that? How did I know?
I don't know.
Did Glenn tell me? My wife is wandering around mumbling like a fucking ghost. Did you find your iPod? Apple spawn. What's going on with Apple, Riggs? Can you explain it to me?
They make...
No,
Fine
some
electronics?
FBI and Apple stuff.
Oh,
Explain that to me.
why do I know about that?
Because
from what I
Kotaku.
from what I understand, I don't think it's Apple. I think it's Google.
No, it's Apple, from what I saw. Because they sent out a thing to people or something. Just tell me what it is, and then I'll tell you what I know.
I don't know if it's Google or Apple. I can't remember, but it's like they told people not to, or they told them not to like put security measures against like hacking or whatever into the devices so that they can monitor people.
Yeah, okay, what's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I'd rather the FBI be like, oh, he's looking at porn. Who cares? For like, I don't know. I don't know if that am I like a 1% who thinks like that? I'd rather the FBI look at all the shit I do so that they can catch a bad person.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all.
If it's like, because I doubt they're like, hey, look at this little Canadian boy. He's dragging his wiener to I don't know. Give me something to Five Nights at Freddy furry. I don't know. I'd be like, oh, I'm not embarrassed at all, because they're not going to release that information. They're just going to be like, oh, here's the guy. He's making a bomb. Let's stop him. Right? Man, the FBI could be watching this stream right now, buddy.
I mean, we both have webcams on, so
Look at this cat with a cone on its head. What an idiot.
nobody can see the.
What an idiot. Oh, fuck. I'm looking at my screen over there. Look at that. Look at that fucking idiot. Look at that idiot. What an idiot. Cares. You're an idiot. Perfect. Perfect. Great quality stream. If you came
expecting
all-
to see anything, you came to the wrong
you came
place.
expecting a high quality Final Fantasy VIII Pro plan, you came to the right place, man. We got cats with cones. We got Riggs looking at his phone on what the hell he's supposed to do. We got Ank half equals 3, Ank none equals 100. Wow. What?
What does that mean?
Encounter half takes 30 AP, Encounter none takes 100.
What does that matter?
I don't know how I understand how he writes. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all.
But why does that matter anyway?
Because he knows that we should get that instead of Mug.
No, Mug is like the hardest thing to get because it's so
The only time you
it's-
need Mug is when you get summoned from
to get
Nord.
all of the items.
What items? Are you
all
trying
of-
to be a completionist?
All of them. I need the items. I just need the
What do
items.
you need? Why do you need items?
Because that's how I get fucking magic.
Just draw magic while getting AP, and then you never have to deal with
I'm
it.
not drawing. Takes long enough just to fight. Never mind draw.
Jesus.
So can I get on a train? And then go?
No. No.
What the
Has anyone said?
fuck am I
Is
supposed
that,
to do?
is that a kid on the tracks? Is that just a kid hanging out on the train tracks?
I think so. Hmm.
3,000 gil?
That was to go to the wrong place, though.
Dom. This time it's how much they cost. Look.
I don't care about the quality of the content on the stream, honestly.
No. Okay, well, that's because you don't. Hey, if you want a high quality production, tune into youtube.com/northernpixels on July 25th when we'll be releasing episode 2 of our web series of the same name, Northern Pixels. What's this one about?
You just have to watch and find out.
I give time. Watch and find out. The last teaser will be released tomorrow, and it might give you a tip. Not tip. A hint. A hint to the theme. Theme. Premise of the episode. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good episode. I mean, I know you're looking at the stream and you're like, what are these hap slappies? They don't even know how to play Final Fantasy VIII. These chumps. Yeah, well, these episodes, those show that we're still don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it.
I might actually be stuck here. Where do I go?
You can't be stuck in the town. Hurry, train's coming. Go save the kid!
Why is the kid just playing on the tracks? Is that a thing that...
You haven't saved him once, and he keeps falling on the train tracks. You're terrible.
So they said the one in front of Timber Maniacs goes to Daling City. I don't think I can just take a train, though.
Are you just looking this up on your phone? Do you want me to watch
No!
someone play this game
Yeah,
and tell you how to do it?
absolutely. Why the fuck haven't you done that yet? That's your job as
Because
co-host.
last time I typed on the computer, you got all pissy at me.
No, that's because...
Final Fantasy 8 Grand Bar. What's his name? Whatever. I'm lying. It's already in my feed. It's already in my watch history. Because when I make the Twitter pics, I have to figure out what we're gonna do in the next episode. So I have to look up that shit on a walkthrough. So I'm gonna give a shout out to a guy named Exandimer RPG. Walkthrough part 45, meeting Irvine.
I can't
Okay.
take the train, Lupus Keegan. It said I can't. I can take it to East Academy.
Did you get on a train with him? With Irvine?
No.
This guy got on a train.
I mean, I could probably take a train to get here.
There's a train that should be right outside the garden.
Yeah, that was East Academy, and I couldn't get on it.
Why not?
Didn't show
And
up.
this thing, he got on it.
It didn't show up.
No, you go back to the garden.
I can just get on a train from here that goes there.
No, get back on the garden.
Why?
Because the train is right next to the garden. You went through the bushes. It's literally a train right next to the garden.
Like
it's
right, right next to the garden.
like here's the garden. Hold on. Where's my camera? Here, fucking, where is the camera?
To your right.
It's so delayed, so I can't. I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a half-assed. I need to stop moving because it's so delayed. Okay, here's... Christ almighty. It doesn't matter. It's right next to it. That went way too long. It's literally the garden is here, and the train is here, and you went over here.
Okay, I went the other way. Well, I'll go back over there and get back to the garden, and...
It makes me feel like we don't know what we're doing.
No, we weren't paying attention at the end of the conversation.
We straight up the fact that that's like one of the top Googled questions for Final Fantasy VIII makes it more upsetting. Don't get on this train. It's not going to take you. It's taking you the wrong direction.
No, it'll take me to East Academy, which is right in front of the garden. So then I don't have to fight my way back. I'm not fixing shit, Post.
What are you saying?
This is a live
Let me tell you
drive.
Let me tell you something, Lupus. Riggs, when it comes to him editing, he doesn't do it. Okay? And he's in charge of the streams, so they're never going to get edited ever.
I would never edit them anyway. The whole point is that they're raw.
People don't want to watch a raw hour stream on YouTube. They want to watch the raw hour on Twitch, and then they want to watch a nicely edited down thingamajig on YouTube. But listen,
this isn't about YouTube.
If you want highly edited, great content, you go over to youtube.com/NorthernPixels, where the episodes are edited by me. See it? Yeah. Fucking train, right? What the fuck? Oh, you still got in a battle. Great.
I got in a battle, yeah.
Great.
Is it a zombie thing too?
Yeah. Get him first. Twitch can't be fixed in post, but you can download it. So you don't know how this works. Let me explain, because I didn't know how this worked either, Ed. Lupus, fuck.
Twitch can be fixed. The whole point is that, like, it's not about YouTube. This is about, we archive them so people can watch them forever.
I don't know if people would want to watch them, but I think being here in the moment is really exciting, and it's all just promotion for, like, our show, right?
Yeah, because we have fun with it.
Well, I have fun, I guess. I don't really... The ones that seem to be the most popular ones I'm not on, so clearly...
It's because you fucking bitch constantly when things go wrong.
Because it should go right.
See, the funny banter is why he watches it. Because we're idiots, and...
Yeah, but I don't see you not watching the other streams, Lupus. You tell me. You like the banter when it was just Riggs playing Demon Souls? He's got a good partner now.
No, here's my philosophy of Twitch. Honestly,
let's
get real talk. It isn't a YouTube show. It's a Twitch show. We're live streaming. We're live streaming every week. If you want to go back and catch up or whatever, then you can do that. And if you don't, like, I don't... When I listen to a lot of the podcasts that I listen to, they're not edited.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
No, they are.
No, they're not. They explicitly don't edit them. That's why I like them. The ones that are super edited and overproduced, I hate them.
Look, I don't need a superly overly edited, but they all, like, cut quarter seconds out that you don't notice just to make it tighter. But listen, that's a podcast, and a podcast is
totally
great.
Different. This is live, uncut, untethered gameplay. We have not played a second of this game off stream, and that's cool. There's something cool about that. It is all recorded. Every moment of our gameplay is good and bad is recorded.
You're acting like this is like a new idea.
It's not.
Really
it's
exciting.
not. But the point is that's why it's good. It doesn't need to be edited. That's the entire purpose of it. That's my.
Yeah, you're saying it doesn't need to be edited. I think you're saying it's not that it doesn't need to be edited. It's just that it's not edited.
No, I'm also saying that it doesn't need to be. I think that if we were to do a let's play, like a real let's play on YouTube, let's play.
I'd never do a let's play.
Or if we were to do
this is technically
a real retrospective show, but we're talking a lot about a video game, all that shit would be super cut up and super produced. This is just us hanging out, you know, playing a video game.
Talking with
and letting everybody else watch
seems to be it. I just feel like I probably wouldn't have as much of a problem with it if we didn't archive it. I think that's just me. I think
But-
archiving
but,
it
but the archive
makes it seem like we're trying to be like tell people when we say YouTube. But it's like that's where the archive is. I feel like archiving it, and I don't even mean even if we weren't archiving it, I still think that's what people would think. But I just think archiving it makes it feel less because you like when you watch a commercial, which again, this isn't a commercial, it's just shitting and chatting and sort of podcasty, but it is sort of the basis is like, oh, you know, it's to promote our banter essentially, because it's not necessarily promoting the show, it's promoting our chemistry and our banter and getting us better at talking and being bantery. But I feel when you archive it, it's like, but you should totally check out these old ones where we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I feel like I'd rather be like, watch these old episodes or shorts that we made where we know what we were doing. Because there's still a point to it. But this, if you go to the first one of this stream, it's like, what the? Why would I watch this?
It's
But if you watch it in the moment, you
So-
feel like you're connected to it.
so here's the way I look at it, because I've been really into things and I wanted to go back and watch all of it.
Mhm.
So like for me, it's also about like archiving it. It's like we'll have like the history of these streams, not on just this episode, but also on like with like Glenn and with even the Demon Souls or even the early Ground Pound
The
stuff.
early one where it
Like-
was, what was it called? What was that game you played? I don't remember. Go on.
Ground Pound, and I played
Yeah.
Bloodborne and stuff.
Roundabout.
But like those things will now be forever like archived for people to watch. And it's not like we pretend like I'm not recording this gameplay footage somewhere else and then I put it up without like the stream overlay and stuff. It's a Twitch archive. It's not a like YouTube show. So you
Mhm.
kind of know what you're getting into, especially since we don't have thumbnails for the videos or anything. They're just like raw.
I mean, I make
screenshots
some
from-
sick
so-
Twitter pics you could just use.
I could. Actually, that's not a bad idea, but we don't have them for all of them. So
I can go back.
But
I've already got all their heads cut out in a thing, so I can just swap it into any body part. I get what you're saying. It's like because it's not an act. You're just archiving a huge thing, but I don't know because I feel like when you archive your old stuff, you still kind of go back and you'll maybe delete the really rough stuff.
no,
Right,
I
so it's-
haven't ever once.
No, I know you haven't, but I'm saying like if you go to like JonTron, if you go to like type in JonTron chronological on like YouTube, you'll get a playlist. But a lot of the videos will be like locked or on someone else's re-uploaded because he deleted it. But it's not because he necessarily hates it, but because it doesn't properly represent
Yeah, and
him.
I feel
and
like
the fact,
and I
like,
feel
look at the Completionist's first episode. He re-edited and uploaded because it had all these rape jokes in the first one. But it's like, you're not saying, oh, that never happened. You're just being like, well, it was, there's a difference between rough, but you could see them trying. Like, if you look at the last few streams we've done, I think they're not great, but I wouldn't mind, like, they're more enjoyable. But the early ones are like, dude.
but that's
Like, you started episode one.
but that's
episode
for
one,
you. That's for you.
Yeah, but I'm making this for me.
No, but exactly like that's like your perspective because you made it. But other people may want to, hopefully, may want to see how much of it,
No.
how bad we were in the early days, and like
Maybe they do, but they don't want to watch an hour of how badly we were.
I totally would if I was into something.
You
I
would
totally
watch
would.
an hour of.
I would
just-
watch. I would watch several hours. You realize that this is like a thing that people do, right? Like, if you don't, you may not, but people
I'll watch podcasts and I'll listen to like podcasts and stuff, which is roughly the same as what this is. It's just we got a game on it and we can interact with the audience.
I just need to interject real quick. Irving is hitting on Selfie, and she just like totally
blows them off.
blows him off.
Yeah, which I love because Selfie's my girl, and it was upsetting that Squall didn't fall for Selfie, but he tries the entire time, but Selfie never falls for it.
My heart's pounding. What is this I'm feeling?
Trains. She's on a train, so it's
Oh,
just-
that's right. That's Fromer.
Yeah,
Anyway,
she's
sorry.
just
Go
Fromer.
on.
But I don't like because I'll go if I listen to a podcast. Let's say I'm going to use Mike and Tom Eat Snacks. They almost have 100 episodes. I came in around like 60, and I listened to them, and I was like, ooh, and I went back, but I went back to like the first one, and it doesn't feel like they're putting it together. Like obviously they're a little more comfortable the later they go on, but the early ones aren't like, God, they've never talked on a podcast before because it's two comedians. So they obviously know how to do it, but it's not nearly as quick and like good as it is later. But it's not like rough. It's like there's a difference between like you don't know what you're doing. That's real bare bones, and that's something that's like kind of like when you watch like an early like Pure Ownage episode 1, you look at that and you're like, I could do that. You watch the movie, you're like, I don't know if that looks really good. I don't know if I could do that. But
you just brought up a really good example. Now, what if you couldn't watch episode 1 because they were like, oh, that's too rough? You would have no comparison, and you would have probably less of an appreciation for what they did.
True, but
no buts.
But no. That doesn't cancel my point.
It does.
But it doesn't. But
they also never edited it. So
what, episode 1?
Yeah.
That's edited. That's cut. But what I mean, see, that's like an episode to a show. So that's different. Like if I watch an old
It is different because I don't think you know what like Twitch streaming is. Like,
I don't know what
like I actually like we're actually really bad at it. We put on an actual show. I've been watching a lot of Twitch streams lately since I just like released the game.
Yeah, but
and a lot of people
like
just a lot of people literally just play the game.
Because
they don't even have a webcam. We have 2 webcams.
No. See, that's what it's for.
No, because there's
we're misusing Twitch. Twitch is they're like sports, right? So when you watch a sports game, there's things where there's two commentators and they're talking in between a game, but you're doing it to watch the game. So I feel like most of Twitch is, hey, I want to watch a guy play League of Legends, or I want to watch a guy play Hearthstone, I don't know what it's called, and stuff like that. But we're doing it and we're using it wrongly. I feel we're like in between the gaming talk show, which I'd rather be a part of, and the actual Twitch playing a game, which seems you'd rather be a part of. And we're trying to mish in the middle. But if you remember, we tried to do that with episode 1 by mishing 2 things, and that didn't work.
I actually don't agree. We're streaming. We're talking, but we're streaming. Like
yeah, but we're not
doing a game show. We're literally sitting here and playing Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know why you seem
because look at what we're talking about.
What?
Look what we're talking about. We're not being like, okay. So we're not being like, okay, so we gotta
this
go
would happen.
Here.
The funny part is though, is like this would happen in real life if we were sitting playing Final Fantasy VIII. Like that's the thing. Is like if it was like when we were in college, like living together. If I was sitting here playing Final Fantasy VIII and we sat and played it for an hour, this is literally what would happen. So,
yes,
so like,
but those
that's
in the moment though. So I feel like
this
if
is
you
a moment.
archive
This is a moment.
It feels weird.
This is a moment that we capture for other people to watch later. It's not for us to watch. If you're watching them, so why? That's just like torture. I only skim through them to make sure they work, but don't watch.
I skimmed through them once or twice, and I did not like it.
Don't do that. Forget about like for you. It ain't for you. It's for other people to go back and watch us as we get better at it because we're getting better at it.
But
that's what it's for.
But why are we making the show? We're making the show for us.
We're making the show for us.
For us, right?
But wait,
from other people.
But it's for other people to watch. We're making it for us, but we're putting it in the world. We're sharing it. Let people experience it.
I just feel that if
I love this, by the way, because
let's say Northern Pixels, let's say we got to the middle of season 2. Let's say we're like, oh man, we've actually made a bunch of episodes. We're in the middle of this, and we started to get a pinch of a following. We got 100 subscribers. That would be really cool. Can you imagine that? That'd be fucking dope. We have like 23, so that's actually not that far off. That's pretty exciting. But we had like 100 subscribers, and they're like, oh, I want to look back. They would probably watch, so we have a season and a half of our show. We got a bunch of that content, not alone any short films or other things we would have made. You think they're going to go, no, let me go check out the archive, and they're going to start episode 1.
If I was a fan,
going, hi,
literally,
this is
literally,
I'd be like, ugh, and I would start.
That's
people
you. That's
would
you.
Say, no, people would totally say in the comments, don't start on this episode. Start on episode
Sure, but that's
3.
like if I'm a fan of something, and I catch them like I'll say
Yes, I like. Look, I know what you're gonna say that you want to see them kind of figure shit out and scramble and be. I love that shit too. I really like. I bought like a Mega 64 DVD, and it's just like, it's like got 3 videos on it, but it's got like a 2-hour behind the scene things, and it's not even like played up. It's just straight up. Okay, so we're gonna get the lighting, and it's like fuck, because they're not a huge production. They're like, hey, that's an obtainable thing, and that gets me jazzed up. Watching early stuff gets me jazzed up, but watching dog shit doesn't.
I think you're like, first of all, you're way too hard on what we're.
I am very nitty on myself. My wife was telling me that the other day.
Yes.
You're way too hard on yourself.
I belittle
Second of
myself
all,
a lot.
second of
You have
all,
really no reason because nobody belittles you.
second of all, we don't even imagine you really were into this like thing, and then you found out there's this entire. I'm gonna call it this, but I don't know that's what it is yet.
I'm excited.
A treasure trove
Treasure trove.
of content that you had yet to experience, and it was like from the earliest days, and it was like a raw, uncensored look at the shit that they were doing. I actually really want to like start streaming like our setup process where we use like fucking
I'd love
shitty
to do
lights.
that.
Like,
That's the kind of stuff that gets me jazzed. I feel like.
but
Why am I loud? Because I'm passionate.
But we have so
I'm telling.
You're like, "Ah."
we have so many like ways that we can like just like make a record of all this stuff. So let's do it. Let's make it. Well, it can be uncut. It's fine. It's the we're capturing moments. Like, yeah, it's cool to be there in the moment, but for someone watching it for the first time, that is the moment.
I don't know. I just feel like it's like a dime a dozen with this, like with the streaming. So
Who
you're
cares?
right.
We don't
Listen,
do it.
listen. This conversation is really neat, and I'd like to listen to this conversation. But the start of this stream, when you're just playing and we're lost and nothing interesting is happening, that I could fluff out. So I'm not necessarily against it, and it's not even editing the past or the struggles and stuff, but you're just cutting out. There's a difference between cutting out and like editing when you were rough and stuff, and just this is just blank air, nothing is happening, right?
But a Twitch stream is live uncut gameplay. Like, why would we cut out moments of the game? That's not worth doing. I think it's more interesting.
I feel like the archive shouldn't necessarily archive the entire thing, but be like a highlight.
No, it's fucking the entire thing. So that people can, because if people start watching, like, say someone started watching like tomorrow, then they're like, oh, I want to see how they got here. Then they can do that. That's like an option for them. If they don't want to do it, they don't have to. We don't even fucking promote the arcade anyway.
You do.
I do.
You two.
I do a little
Listen,
bit, but you can't even.
I came
get
at
to
the
it.
very end of Glenn's show on Sunday, and he was, or I didn't even come in. I came in after the show, and I watched it at the end to see how you guys pimped it. You guys pimped the arcade, so fuck you.
We pimp all of it, but
You gotta pimp. YouTube.com/MotherPixels
but
for a web series about three friends,
YouTube.com/MotherPixels.
three boys.
But yeah, I mean, I pimp all of it, but you can't. We don't even have like an easy way to pimp the arcade. It's like it doesn't even have its own like URL. So like, in all honesty, it's like an extra thing. If people want to go find it and watch it, we get views on all those videos.
Look. Lupus Keegan brought up a good point, and it's something maybe because it kind of reminded me the Rooster Teeth kind of thing like that. But what I think I agree with him is that I don't even know if what he's saying. I didn't read the rest of his comment, but there it's like a mundane game and they can interact together. Here you're playing like a story-based game where you have to focus on it. If it was something where it was like, it's sort of like when you're eating chips and talking, because you just need something else to do while you're talking, because you don't want to just sit in two chairs and talk. You need something. But this, like, I don't mind watching you play and talk, but it's such a story-driven game that we
haven't paid like almost any attention.
No, we haven't, but we haven't advanced at all because you have to pay attention to advance. It's not like Minecraft
Yeah, but
or
we played.
even
The thing is we
Fortified,
we
where
we've
you
played
just
it-
have to shoot things.
We've played it before, and we've got Lupus Keegan in the chat. It's totally fine. We figured it out. So like,
Did you know Rooster Teeth played Fortified? The game Riggs worked on. You can check that out on their Achievement Hunters page. They played it. They liked it.
It's called Let's Play. Go Go figure.
I thought it was called.
No, it's on it's a Let's Play channel called Let's Play. So
Rooster Teeth got
today-
it first.
Yeah, I guess so. So
That's impressive.
She kind of like wrapped this conversation.
Oh, because we're already over. Did we even get to the place we were supposed to?
Yeah, I got to Dillingson. So
Okay,
next
so,
episode here, we'll go to the Do the Brothers thing. That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
and then the episode after that will be the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So my wife's just being a wife.
So to
Hey.
to put it into that conversation, Charles likes things like overproduced and flat.
I don't like things overproduced and flat. Fuck you. I like
No,
things.
no.
I
Okay,
just
so
don't...
no, seriously, the
Whatever.
point of the archive for me is not to have a produced show; it's to have an uncut archive of the thing that we do every week, because at least it's an option. It's a way. It's a way for people to go back if they want to. If they don't, that's cool. Who cares? I don't care. It's like, but at least it's there. It's the same as the episodes. I don't think we'll ever edit or remove an episode. So
No. See,
So,
the
like-
thing on anything on Northern Pixels, I won't ever touch. I will keep that shit up.
We
But
could
see,
we
I-
could
I
edit this.
feel like-
I think if we were to ever put anything from this on our main channel, I would edit it. I would not
Yes.
allow it to go up cut because it's a different precedent. So if we were like, hey, here's the stream highlight reel, it would be totally like edited for like
Like,
funniest moments.
Finish Final Fantasy 8, you do a highlight reel.
Yeah. But I would never, ever, ever put an uncut one of these on the main channel.
You're
It's the
going
whole
to
reason. It's the whole reason we have that other channel. And he's off.
I
doing
am
something.
listening. I'm
No, you're
listening.
not.
My wife is just trying to give
Just
me a little
tell-
smooch. You can
just-
smooch me on screen.
Tell her to do this like before or after, you know?
Smooch me on
This
screen.
is not produced.
Brittany, Brittany, smooch me off screen, Brittany. Smooch
This
me.
this is not produced. She's
Smooch
in the
me.
way of the stream.
Brittany, smooch.
I'm not going in the camera.
Brittany, smooch me.
No makeup on.
Brittany, smooch me.
No.
Brittany, smooch
Let's
me.
cut this
Brittany,
shit
get out
out.
of here, then. I love you. Okay, sorry for that low quality production.
This
My
fucking
wife.
shit needs to get cut.
I actually love the full. I like wasting our audience's time.
What audience?
Brittany, get out of here.
You knew she was gonna say that. All right, let's
I
do this
didn't.
test.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got a test. Oh, I can't wait to eat some more shepherd's pie.
And just
Okay.
for the record, for anybody watching that's on the archive, Charles and I don't disagree on things. It's just like a
It's just a good. That's a conversation. I feel like that was a discussion.
philosophical, just like what is the point of Twitch? What is the point of us streaming? And
Look.
why do we archive things?
I enjoyed that because I enjoy discussion, and
Voice-
talking.
Voice your opinions in the chat or send us
In comments below.
in the comments below. Or
Don't ever say comments below because you don't know if YouTube or where we're gonna post it. It might be the comments on the
comments
side.
above. Twitter.com/NorthernPixTV. Send us a tweet.
Yeah, you can click right on the Twitch page. Scroll right down, click down.
Do you like
click the
archives?
Twitter. Yeah, let us know. Lupus.
Galbadian soldiers do not use magic.
True. I don't know.
Sure. Weapons can be remodeled into more powerful models at the junk shop.
Well, am I supposed to be answering? I was reading what the chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Weapons can
Pay
be
the
remodeled
fucking
into more powerful. The junk shop. I don't know. I never touched weapons. Say yes.
Shh.
Does the ribs equal character
It
ability?
looks like it could be like 3 people.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I thought it was ribs my entire time. Like cartoon. Like,
Yeah.
Flintstones?
I can see that. Casting
Yeah.
slow, hate over haste will cancel haste and return the target status to normal. That sounds logical.
that sounds neat.
You encounter more enemies in the forest and on the plains in the world map.
Yes.
Yeah. When LM Def goes over 100, that element's damage will be absorbed. Sure. The garden only exists in Balan. No.
No.
There are no bombs in the fire cavern.
No, there are tons of bombs in the Fire Cavern.
Each GF can learn different abilities. Yeah. Junk shops sell weapons. No.
What's a junk shop then?
I think they remodel your weapons.
Okay, well, the junk shop.
Galbadians don't use
is
magic. I'm
really
gonna say
bad.
no. Yes. I'll say no to that one. Yes to that one. Yes to that one. Yes to that one. No. No. Yes. No. Okay, so my changes were good. I just need one more. Because I only changed 2. Yes. No.
This is the junk shop ones?
I think it might be this one.
The slow and the haste one?
Yeah. You encounter more enemies in the forest than plains and whatnot. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No? Yeah, okay, that was a fast test.
Nailed it. That was a pretty quick test, man.
That's probably pretty good because, you know, we went so long on that conversation. Anyway, this was a philosophy.
You didn't expect that coming in, did you? You thought you were going to get some great Irvine moments, and all you got was some great Northern moments.
Yeah, we didn't. You might want to almost like reuse that picture because.
Actually, I got a good joke. I got a good joke for
the next episode.
No, the one after that, because I feel the one after that will be the end of disc 1. I feel like the next one's gonna be like focus on the brothers.
This one's gonna be brothers, yeah. Well, before you watch this on the archive, which I won't tell you yet, go to youtube.com/northernpixels.
What can you find there, Riggs? Do you have anything? Do you have something to show?
youtube.com/northernpixels. It is a web series about 3 friends.
Riggs, why don't you?
It's about 3 friends.
There you go, Riggs.
It's about 3 friends.
The gameplay music is still playing.
Charles, do you want the show to look good, or do you want it to look like amateur slag? It says right there. It says professional. Do you know what amateur looks like? This. Northern Pixels, yeah. Why are you talking? Because it's northern. It's Northern Pixels.
You're ruining it.
I'm ruining everything.
Well, I mean, that
Let
turned
them
out
get
pretty all right, eh?
excited.
Northern Pixels is a web series about 3 friends being Dumbos trying to make a web series.
That's exciting. Look at that new little thing we put there. A little trailer so that the people know it's like, oh, there's a little more. It's a little more. It's a good pizza pie.
Well,
I write all the jokes in our show.
you do not. So
I write the best ones.
Twitter.com/NorthernPixTV, Tumblr.com/NorthernPixelsTV.
You don't even know what that is. You made it. You don't even know.
We have a Tumblr.
Don't even pitch it. You haven't done anything.
We have you can ask us questions on the Tumblr. That's the point of it.
Oh, why don't you get like an Ask Me question website thing?
Well, because Tumblr is more used than that piece of shit.
Fair enough.
And then we have an Instagram, Northern Pixel on Instagram. We don't have a Facebook because fuck Facebook. You can find all these streams archived somewhere on our Northern Pixels YouTube page.
Just go to youtube.com/northernpixels and you will find it on the side, and it's a little article that says archives, and you click it. It's got the same logo, but it looks shittier because no one fixed it.
I also just thought it would be funnier if it looked shittier because the whole thing is kind of shittier. But yeah, so that's basically it. I hope you enjoy watching the streams and the archives. I guess if you're watching this, you already found the archive. So
If you're watching this other than right now.
other than right now, which is Lucas
What if they're
taking
watching
left.
it? I don't even think Glenn's there anymore, to be honest. He might be. I might be wrong.
Well, anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Sweet dreams.
Think about your archives. I ain't cutting this shit. It's live to hard drive.